Executive English, stating residual risk with clarity. Even after strong controls, some risk always remains. That's your residual risk. Executives don't have time for deep dives. They need a clear, concise snapshot that enables action. In high-stakes meetings, clarity beats optimism and fear every time. Don't oversell success or dramatize danger. Show the reality. Your job is to deliver decision-ready insight. What could still go wrong? How likely it is, how big the hit could be, and what choices exist now. When you frame residual risk crisply, leaders move from guessing to confident, informed decisions. Start with a one-sentence name. What could happen, to whom, and why? Then, structure it. Cause right-pointing arrow event. Right-pointing arrow impact. Example: because supplier X is at capacity cause, a shipment delay may occur. Event: reducing Q4 revenue by 3% impact. Use business language, not technical jargon. Speak in dollars, customers, deadlines, and compliance. Anchor the risk to a specific objective. Revenue target, launch date, uptime, safety, or margin. A precise definition prevents scope creep and keeps everyone aligned on what we're actually managing. Use calibrated probability bands so numbers are comparable across reports. For example, low approximately equals 10 to 20% within 12 months. Medium approximately equals 30 to 50%. High approximately equals 60 to 80%. Briefly source your estimate. Historic failure rates, vendor SLAs, incident logs, expert judgment, or simulation. State key assumptions. Assumes current vendor throughput and no regulatory change. If you're uncertain, don't hide it. Show a range and note what would tighten it. The goal is a defensible, transparent likelihood that leaders can trust. Express impact in dollars, time, or customers affected, not vague labels. Provide a range. Best case, most likely, worst case. Example: $300,000 per $800,000 per $2.1 million, or the 6th of February 14 weeks delay. Tie each scenario to business metrics: revenue, SLA breach minutes, safety incidents, regulatory fines, or customer churn. Include detection and recovery costs, overtime, penalties, replacement parts, communications, and reputational recovery. Clear, quantified impact turns abstract worry into prioritized action. List the controls in place in plain English: backups, dual suppliers, code reviews, monitoring, training. Then say what risk remains and why. Limits of coverage, response time, human error, supplier concentration. Call out single points of failure: one data center, one approver, one critical SME. Keep it lean. Avoid drowning leaders in technical details. The aim is to show how today's controls reduce likelihood or impact, where they don't, and where a targeted investment would close the biggest gaps. Rate your confidence: high/medium/low. Show evidence quality and recency: last audit date, last incident, sample size, vendor proof, test coverage. Name the unknowns: new regulations pending, untested failover, limited data. Share your monitoring plan: metrics watched, alert thresholds, review cadence. Finally, state what would change your view: fresh incident data, successful failover test, updated contract terms. This transparency builds trust and helps executives time decisions with eyes wide open. Offer clear paths. Option A: accept. Keep the risk as is, with rationale. Impact tolerable, cost to reduce exceeds benefit. Option B. Reduce, implement controls, show cost versus benefit and time to effect. Option C. Transfer/share, insurance, warranties, vendor penalties, or partnerships to spread exposure. Option D. Avoid, stop, delay, or redesign to remove the risk entirely. For each, note residual risk after action and who owns it. Decisions land faster when options are simple, comparable, and owned. Use a tight formula. Risk, likelihood, impact. Example: given current dual supplier controls, residual risk is a supplier delay. Low approximately equals 15% in 12 months, with a most likely impact of $800,000 and up to $2.1 million. Confidence. Medium. Recommend reduce via inventory buffer. Always include time frame and confidence. Start with, given X controls, residual risk is, to show context, then end with a clear recommendation. This one-liner becomes the headline in your deck and the decision trigger in the room.